Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for Monday, November 3 through Sunday, November 9. I have shuffled and laid the cards, but I've not looked at them yet. But as I was shuffling, I heard that Pisces wanted something from the bottom, something from the top or the stars, and then something in the middle, a card from the middle of the deck to make sense of it all. Okay, so from the depths, wow, the Two of Challenges. Looking at yourself. Isn't that profound? Recognition, reflection. Do you feel like you're at a crossroads with yourself? Maybe like where you feel you are versus where you want to be? Something from the stars, the Keeper of Visions. A lot of people are getting this card this week because we're in Scorpio season, but it tells me that we're all dealing with the intensity quite well. We're holding it, we are trusting ourselves, we are making empowered decisions. We're no longer making decisions from these needy or, from lack consciousness. Okay, and then something from the middle to make sense of it all. The Five of Boons. You don't trust yourself. It's like you don't like yourself. You don't trust yourself because your higher self, which is the fish, which I love that, your higher self is saying, feel good, be good, trust yourself, heal. Don't let that thing get the best of you again. Don't give in to that temptation. You've worked so hard. And you've actually come very far. So please remember why you do what you do and trust the way something makes you feel. And yeah, that Five of Boons in terms of making sense of it all, it's like looking at the resources and not seeing much available when you really, really need it. And so the message from the depths is this Two of Challenges, meeting oneself, seeing oneself. You might really be forced to, psychoanalyze yourself, really meet yourself this week. Like, what are my motivations? Why do I do what I do? Why do I navigate this way? Why do I see the world this way? Or why do I assume the best of people? Or why do I assume the worst of people? And it feels like there's maybe a difference between, like right now you're perceiving a difference or a separation between who you think you want to be or where or what you want to be versus where you actually are or who you really are. But don't you know that those are the same? You're Pisces, you're all of it. What you feel, what you envision is just as much a part of you as the material that surrounds you. And so you may be seeking meaning or comfort in things that are immaterial when the material world does not satisfy. I'm going to pull an astrology card to see where this is affecting you. Oh, the South Node, life's debts. Okay. So there is something about lack consciousness here. And I don't know, do you feel like you have to give yourself away or give away everything that you have? Tell your secrets, give your money away, something beautiful, a beautiful meal that, it just feels like there's something that it's honorable to give, but maybe we want to look at our motivations and our true feelings around like what type of security we try to gain from giving it away. And we might find during that investigation that we're left with nothing, and it leaves us feeling quite insecure, actually. So maybe there's been a disconnect between what you thought your intention was versus the actual result. And that's okay. We go through life, and a lot of us have experiences with the lack consciousness at different times, and often different people bring that out in us, or different situations that really, trigger our deepest wounds of abandonment or fear of being alone. And this connects to our money as well, our financial resources. I feel that this is more of an energetic thing, but of course, money is very connected to energy. It is currency. And I see that you are at a crossroads of really having an honest look at yourself and where you've been. If you thought you were like treating yourself or doing something good for yourself, maybe it actually damaged you in the long term. Like, I'm hearing something about status and trying to keep up, or the way we signal to others how we're doing, and how those symbolic communications change with the times. And where have you done something that was more for others? You thought it was for you, but really you didn't need it. You did it more for others. And I'm not talking about the good things. I'm talking about the things that actually have left you feeling like, gee, that was really expensive, or gee, that really took a lot out of me and I didn't get much out of it. I just feel like there's a need to look at your foundation in life, and maybe even relationships that your parents had with you or with each other when you were a kid, like what you witnessed in other people and how you came to understand what it meant to love and what it means to survive and what it means to thrive. Because it feels like something has been a bit surface level, and this full moon in Taurus is going to illuminate the deeper, darker motivations, the truths of something, and from there we become the keeper of visions, where, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to change this. I'm realizing what's good for me, what's maybe not good for me anymore. Maybe it served its time or its purpose in my life, but I'm really looking to be healthier, and be healthier in all of the different facets of life. Cognitively, emotionally, financially, of course, health-wise, right? Physically, biologically, I want to be well. And what does it mean to take care of oneself? What do you actually need? I just feel like this reading is just asking you, what do you actually need? Because it feels like you don't need as much as you thought you did, or maybe you just need something different from, I don't know, there's an acceptance of it. There's like this evaluation and an acceptance of that. And like, just Five of Boons, just kind of looking at why has this been my way of navigating, who taught me these patterns, and how can I unlearn what how I've navigated. So wherever something hasn't been serving you, there's just an honest look at self this week. And I think what I really love about this reading is I see that your self-love remains. And I think your self-love grows a lot stronger because you're like guiding yourself. It's like you're your own parent kind of thing, or you're your higher self, and you're going, okay, we're going to do things differently now. Like I see you holding your own hand and deciding to make a change. So, Pisces, that's been your reading for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you very soon.